All right, so we got all our gear on for the day that we're gonna need. Let's go for a little tour, and let's go for a little walk, get some exercise. Now it's kind of nice. This is sort of the front entryway into my suite, and then we kind of go out into this older Soviet building and down quite a bit of stairs. So definitely some good exercise when I've got my bags on me. It was good. So imagine I'll be losing a little bit of weight and whatnot. Gentlemen, maybe taking some guests up there. I'm not sure. Maybe he has one of the other suites in the building. But yeah, as you can see, it's sort of a little winding staircase, suites on each floor here. I guess there technically could be 3 suites. There'd be one here, here, and here. I don't think they're all occupied though. And yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. There's a bit of a back area yard here. There's some parking. There's sort of a set of benches and stuff here. Actually, we'll just go out this way. Go back through the front entry later. And there's Vito, my host with the most. So he's probably working hard today. I think Mondays are usually his pretty busy day. So have a quick little chat with Vito here, and then we'll head down to the beach. So we'll see you in a few minutes, and say hello to the camera. That's Vito. He's a really nice guy. If you ever come to Bulgaria, I'll put his information up. I just showed you his suite. It's really nice. He's a sweet guy, and he'll show you around. So we'll talk to you in a couple minutes, guys. Add that to my vlog. So this is called the Burgas house, just up through the trees here. And apparently that's where the engineer stayed that designed this entire park, which is called a sea garden. And I just, Vito just shared that fun fact with me, so I thought I'd pass it on to you guys while we're wandering through the sea garden. He's gonna just take me a little ways down further this way, and then I'll cut back down around so I can, you know, stick my toes in the water.
That's the only house.
Oh, this is the only house inside the sea garden. So what's this then? This building here?
This is only for the wheelchairs.
For what?
Wheelchair.
Oh, wheelchair. Okay. So it's kind of a handicapped access building, I guess.
The building was held by the U.S. Army.
Oh, nice.
I can actually gonna see the sign right there.
Okay, cool. So yeah, this is the summer theater. So that obviously during the summer, there's when the Europeans are here on their holidays, and the Russians, there's lots of different performances going on in this particular theater, and they're really good. So maybe one year, if I get back here in the summertime, I can catch some of these performances. Yeah, you can see it's kind of a circular oval inside, right? So the theater would be right inside of here. Really cool though, neat design. I like the color. So here we are, we're just coming down the steps through the sea garden, and on the other side is the Black Sea that today doesn't look so black. Now I looked into it. I always wanted to know why it was called the Black Sea. So the Google answer for why it's called the Black Sea is because of some sort of chemical in the water. I'll put it in the notes. I can't remember. It's sulfide something or other. And when the storms come up deep, like well into the water, it apparently churns the water up so it looks black. Now, I talked to Vito, who's local, and he says the reason why it's actually called the Black Sea, and history will prove I'm right, is that it's very dangerous. So actually, when the ships are trying to cross the Black Sea and they hit a storm, the waves are really, really short. So when the ships are trying to navigate the waves will hit the ship on an odd angle, and it's not enough time for them to get out of the way of the next wave. So a lot of ships capsize and sink, and that's why they call it the Black Sea, is because, you know, black represents death or sinking, destruction. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you in case you didn't know why they called it the Black Sea. So this with the blue on it here.
We used to be able to go inside. You see the walls are thick like that, and it goes like that.
These bunkers here were used. You know how old this is?
60s or the 50s, something like that.
So after the Second World War, this was created to help keep Bulgaria safe from any kinds of intruders or attackers coming in from the Black Sea. And they have a few of them, he said at least 3 of them in this vicinity anyways, lined up along here. And of course they'd have machine gun turrets and maybe a cannon coming out of these windows, so they can, anybody coming in on a boat would be met with a little bit of firepower. So that's kind of cool. You see they kind of painted it more marine-like now. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Did he just go up there, or? Oh no, he's back down. So yeah, you can go up. It's kind of a little bit more of a tourist thing now. You can go up and stand on the balcony there and take some pictures or hang out and stuff. Yeah, it's really nice. A little bit of a wind today, but it's kind of nice. It's about 22 degrees and a little bit of a wind, so it's a nice day for a walk. So we'll keep walking. Gotta get some exercise. Vito's good for that. He's always taking me on these long walks. So we're just coming up here on the around the corner here past this ice cream. This big building here is the Botanical Garden. In the summertime, springtime, it's obviously a lot more going on. As we're going into autumn, there's not too much going on, but nice big building, so there's probably quite a bit of interesting flora and fauna in there. I think I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah.
And then just up past this bigger building, I don't know if you guys can quite see it. I might have to zoom from here, but we'll walk right past it in a second. There's just a little itty bitty hobbit house up here. I don't know if any hobbits live there anymore. It's probably abandoned, but that'd be awesome to see a little person walk out right now. That would make my whole video. I guess we can always wish.
You wanna go inside?
Yeah, we'll take a quick wander inside the Botanical Garden, and as we're walking by the hobbit house, I'll just show you guys a little closer. Little hobbit home. I don't know who decided to make this. It looks like more artistic than anything else, but it's so cute. And the perfect round door, I wonder if it was made after Lord of the Rings.
Yes, after.
Yeah, there you go. So after the Bagginses were famous. And the Sleeping Lady, that's really cool. She's very botanical, very green lady, and look at her hair's kind of just sticking straight up there, growing stuff. Flora and fauna. I think that says, no, that's something else. Maybe that's flora for in Bulgarian, I think, and that's the English one. So that definitely didn't say fauna. Hello. Is he yelling at me for filming? No filming? There's no. Nice. Like, I don't know what I'd really be filming anyway. But yeah, this is the little butterfly atrium inside of there. And then you can just imagine they have all kinds of different exhibits and exhibitors that'll come in, set up their booths here. There's the course. So there you go. There's some, if you want to come over here and do some, you know, just some calisthenics type exercises with this equipment, it's here for you. Even as a tourist, I can just hop on there, and that's cool. Gentlemen cleaning up the leaves and stuff up there, and just some people enjoying their time in the park. And what's this? This looks like some sort of a monument statue thing.
I'm not sure what the name. It's a sea crab.
Sea crab. So this is oh yeah, you can see him. Sure. There's the kid's laying on his big pincher there,
Yep.
and then there's his head, and the rest of him's kind of down here. So yeah, he's in the water. Right. Check it out, guys. There's it's not finished yet, but you can see somebody's making a whale out of bottles. They've got the metal frame here, and then all the bottles are filling it in. There's a bunch of bottles inside, so and they're actually color coordinating them, so they got the green on his tail and the blue, so it'll look really cool when that's done.
Say 15 minutes, 10 minutes, it doesn't matter, but after that it's the robin, then you go to the blackbird. It's about 10 minutes apart. They start.
I never realized that, you guys. So each one of these species of birds has a song, and a certain time of the day each bird will come out and sing its song. So not all the birds are singing, but throughout the day you get to hear each bird sing their song. So that's something I didn't know, and this illustrates that. So the bird clock. Is that the largest cup of coffee in the world? I don't know. If you filled that up, I bet you there'd be a lot of coffee in there. Yeah, so we're kind of just walking next to them, but there's a bunch of kind of really unique little sculptures and stuff all woven in through the trees here. And look at this picnic, or this park bench here. This is, I think it's all made of stone. And it's, oh my gosh, it's like a big fat lady, a big welcoming fat lady. You sit right down, and she's even got a pillow, and look at her, she's got lips.
It's made in 1983.
It's an 83 statue.
It's from the Germany. It's actually not Germany, it's GDR. It's the ex-German state when they were separated.
Oh.
So that's the communist area, the western and the eastern part. This is the eastern part.
Oh, cool. This was just before actually Germany knocked the wall down. I can actually remember when that happened. So this is only maybe, I was what was I? 7 years old, or 7-ish years old when this bench was built. So as we walk through here, you can see all these different statues and monuments from various different artists throughout the years, and they're from different parts of Europe as well, and around here in the Balkans, and who knows, maybe even some Russian stuff. But I'll ask Vito. But really neat, really cool. And this is sort of, he said this isn't really where the tourists come. This one's kind of a pair of legs almost, it looks like. And this one's really cool. It's a guy, looks like he's falling out of a window, and like rubble, right, laying under rubble. Just like something after something collapsed maybe. And then on the other side, it's a lady, and she's sort of coming up out of the rubble. That's really neat. And they all have little placards. So this one was built in 1984, same as that bench. So this would be the same group of German.
They're like they're like every year it was a different one, like every 3 years,
right,
for a certain period, like a decade or something like that.
Okay.
And this is this is Federal Republic of Germany. That's what the symbol means.
Right, and that was the same as that bench we looked at.
Yeah, but the other one is 2 years earlier. So
yeah, yeah.
2 years there was a different
one. And you said there was different artists from different places too, right?
As we walk, I'll show you. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. It's for my delivery guy.
Okay. Yeah, whatever you need to do. This is 1983. This one here.
That's Yugoslavia. That's before it became Serbia.
Nice.
Yugoslavia.
I remember meeting Yugoslavian people from my country. We actually had some of them.
Kenska figure. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's hard to make out exactly what this looks like. A boot.
Once you see the what it is, you can figure out that it looks like.
Right. Yeah, it almost looks like a boot with some other things going on, but I don't think that's what it is. And then this is a lady. It's obviously a lady. She's kind of missing her arms. Again, same era. Really neat. And this is sort of a couple kind of laying, you know, embracing, holding hands. It's kind of interesting. This is almost like a stacked, almost like a Roman pyramid in a way. Kind of a representation of Rome or something to that effect. I think I just got pooped on. Awesome. A little bit of poop on me. It's neat. I heard if you get pooped on by a bird, it is a little disgusting, but it's really cool. Huh?
That's a walnut tree.
This is a walnut tree here.
She's picking up the leaves so she can make some serum. You know, they soak it up in a little liquor and leave it for a while.
So the leaves will actually make a syrup.
Yep.
For a liqueur.
No, not for a liqueur, but for extract of the they're good. They have a iodized. You know, it was that itself.
Okay. So yeah, it's medicinal, I guess. She's getting the extract leaves, and of course, there's walnuts. I don't know if this is the season for the nuts, but another neat little statue over here. Let's have a look at. Yeah, this is a really cool little field. Unfortunately, people do this. This is what disgusts me. Like, street art is one thing, but come on. Like, if you're out there and you're watching this right now and you're doing stuff like this, knock it off, you guys. That's not funny or cool. So this is another really cool little statue. I really like when nature starts to interact with the art. So you can see the tree kind of growing in, and vines are starting to make their way up the side of it. I love it when nature throws its own little flair into the artwork. It's natural, you know, the artwork built out in nature. So it's really cool. And then there's another one over here.
There's a person hiding here. Come on. Look at that. Who's that? Who's there, huh?
Oh yeah, somebody. Looks like he got his head. He's resting. He looks like his neck's broken up there.
He was hanged by the persons around here. No, I'm just kidding.
He could have been, yeah. Maybe that's what that's all about. I don't know what a lot of these mean, but they're really neat.
Actually, I proposed to the city council to restore that. They're supposed to be tables, labels for that, not like a little sign.
Placards, yeah. There's no placards
to explain what it is.
Yeah, these are
they
just.
Used to have them, and in the early 90s, when the communist era ended, then everybody started stealing, and the criminals were like unleashed.
Darn criminals! Don't take the placards. We want to read the information about the statues.
Probably stays over there in his home somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody's got it, you know, under his TV.
I'll
or
show you one.
Holding his TV up.
It's always surprising me. Somebody cut the hand with a very beautiful
the archer,
but that's in the center. It was out of the time statue. There were two in Burgas. The second one I can show you. It's still the whole thing, but this one just somebody cut it like 1996.
He cut off the archer's hand. How is he supposed to draw his bow?
It was just beautiful, so I'm pretty sure it's this on some wall.
Yeah, somebody's put it on their wall or something, or sold it on the black market, unfortunately.
That's where we play. A lot of people play ping pong. You see, it's hidden, and it's
yeah, that's really cool. So they've got actual little outdoor stone ping pong tables, and hey, I prefer these over those crappy nets. They've actually got a stone almost like a parking block for the net, so it's nice, and look at that, it's nice and even. So this table, even though it's outside year round, look at it.
Made of stone, man.
This is awesome. We need some of these in Canada, for crying out loud.
How are you gonna play with so much snow on top of it?
Oh, I know. You need a snow brush. You need a snow brush, maybe a heater, but that's okay. So you got chess and backgammon here, or checkers. You can do checkers on this board. And
What's the name of that?
Backgammon.
Backgammon?
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a really good game.
I played it yesterday.
Yeah, really fun game.
Let's check it out.
I thought this was a tennis ball. It was sitting on the ping pong table, but it's actually, this is a seed. Look at that. It almost looks like an orange with a problem. And there's the tree that bears this enormous seed. Those are massive. I imagine some bird or animal must eat these and then transfer them around somehow, but that's really cool. Dirt bike track in here. See a guy practicing on his bike, but they do little competitions and whatnot throughout the year. I imagine more in the summertime. Kids come around and compete, so they win the little cool little biking trophy. I remember those when I was younger.
It's 2 times a week.
Nice. Oh, twice a week. There you go. Check out these old Soviet buildings and the kitties enjoying themselves in the sun. Look at that. Yeah, these are very Soviet for sure.
Brutalism, it's called.
Yeah. Look at the front. I love it. All the old wiring and stuff. Wow. Yeah, some of them haven't been touched since they were built. You can tell little bits of work here and there where they've had to, but yeah, still lots of people living in these. See lots of cars in the lot here. So.
Oh, that's Russian era car. It's called Lada.
Oh yeah, this is the old Russian Lada. Look at this. I love these old cars. Very simple, but strong as can be. I mean, this thing will have tons of kilometers or miles on it. That's awesome. That is really cool. There's actually a salt lake. I'll stand up on this little perch here. And the birds, it's kind of a bird sanctuary in here. So way, you know, out in different parts here, the birds come. There's a lot of natural salt minerals that come off the lake. So it actually smells nice and fresh out here. I heard it's good for asthma and any kind of lung problems. A lot of people come to stay here to kind of help themselves out. Maybe it'll help me out with my various issues. But yeah, it's really pretty, really nice out here. A little bit of wind, so apologize if there's wind going in my speaker. So here's what we're having for dinner. This is some nice garlic bread, and then you put this really nice seafood paste. It's a tomato paste with a bit of spice to it, and some mussels and clams, I think.
Always lemon.
With some lemon. And then my friend Vito and I have the same thing for our main course. It's a coleslaw with common carp fish. It's got a little bone in the middle here you just pull out, and then this whole thing is edible. It's really nice. It's got a really light breading on it, and then a nice potato, just nice good old-fashioned potato. And then this fish here, I think Vito is looking it up on his phone to tell me the name of this one, but you literally eat the whole thing.
Trahorus.
We'll put a little lemon on it.
It's trahorus.
Trahorus.
You have the lemon right here.
Yeah. So I got a little lemon on this guy, and literally you eat the whole. Oh, there it is. There it is on his phone. But you eat the whole thing, so tail and all.
The cats are around.
And the cats are very interested. Who wouldn't be? If I was a cat, I'd want some of this.
And then we're getting something else extra.
And there's one more thing coming, so I'm glad I went for a 10-kilometer walk today to build up my appetite.
All those are from the Black Sea. It's a common fish around here.
Nice, really good. And then I got a nice glass of red wine.
From Pomorje, city of Pomorje.
Yeah, this is a local wine. Yeah, so we're gonna just dig in. I just wanted to kind of show you what we have for dinner here. And
that's the beginning.
I'm gonna eat. We'll see you soon.